Duelist here again, bringing you Chaos March action. You are seeing Proxima in a Warhammer E, Shooter in a Uziel Prime, Raven in a Shadowcat Prime, and a Warhammer G. This is the second map of the campaign on TC Kagoshima. Red in a Madcat A, Donner in a Black Lantern E, Paps in a Loki F, and Rocket in a Hollander Echo. Two 4v4 teams. Defenders are up, one map to none. They need to win 3 maps to secure the defense, which means if they win here, they'll only need one more map in order to be victorious. Definitely a long-range map here. You can just see how much distance separates our competitors. Tonight we're doing very, very late battles. We're going to probably finish off 2 campaigns today, which is good, and we had a lot of time to do some public matches today, and it's been good to have some balance, and everybody gets to relax, hang out in the channel. We've got some people just in there just connecting, doing other things, but checking in on their Mechwarrior buddies and seeing how they're all doing. Papscan is your leader of the defense team. Opposing him will be Proxima. See that he's assigned Rocket and Red to watch the canyons, while he has Donner and Pabst himself are watching a different area. Pabst having now seen the enemy team and not liking that they're already set up in a firing line with rather long-range weapons. He pulls back for now, and he's going to try and tell his team where to move. Shooter can hit from 700. Proxima can hit from 900 with some very heavy, very nice loadout here. Couldn't get the Thor E, but it's got the Warhammer E with similar weapons loadout minus the jets. And Kel's got a pretty good range here, I believe 600 meters. And Knight's got Gauss Cannon with 900 meter range, so they can hit hard out 900 meters. Let's see here. 900 meters. Somewhere around this area, right along here. This little line I'm drawing would be, I guess, about as far out as they can hit, which is quite a ways. To oppose them, the weapons loadout of Papscan's team are pretty similar. Let's take a look here. So Red can hit out from 900 with his PPCs. The Black Lantern can whack at about 750. The Loki Foxtrot is a bit. The Loki Foxtrot is a bit closer. The Hollander though can hit from 1200. So the Hollander and the Madcat can definitely match distance to their opponents, especially the Hollander, just to weaken the forces. So Rocket down here in the Hollander can hit them if they get in close. He's got 360 degrees. He's basically a turret at this point. Rocket can hit a long ways out, probably right about here, along that line. So the two teams are waiting for somebody to make a move. We've got a 30-minute time limit, and why do I get the feeling that we're going to be using up about 29 minutes of that? So Proxima is being very careful, having his team do the same thing Pap's team are, just by keeping an eye out that the team doesn't come up that pass up there on the right. This reminds me of a battle that took place on this particular map a few months ago, where the two teams just entrenched like this, and because of their superior visual scouting for both teams, neither team was really willing to make any moves. And so right now the options, in my opinion, would be for Pap's team to move along this bridge here, or even really go out of the way up this way, and they could move in. But the problem with moving here, and you can see that there's 2 or 3 options to come through the base, down through the base. But the problem is that by the time you do all of that, your opponent's going to see that either that you've moved or that they can't find you, and they're going to surmise that you're coming from that direction, and a quick turn this way still gives you quite a bit of range if you come out this way or along the road. So the other option would be to swing. This map is pretty symmetrical, so you can swing the other way over here. In fact, you can see that you'd have a pretty nice setup for sniping right here, but you can see that that's why Shooter is keeping an eye this way. But if I were Pabst and I decided I wanted to engage them, I would just move up here, hope they don't see us, and come over the hill, crest at the same time together, bam, bam, bam with those LBX2s, and if they're within range, get the RPPCs out and then pull back. Both commanders have more than enough patience to sit here and wait for somebody else to make the move, but you can definitely see that Pabst is trying to reshuffle his forces a little bit. The Black Lantern certainly has enough speed to get in and get a couple shots off and pull back, but it would take damage in doing so. So we can see Pabst using his Felix's name is trying to cautiously move up. Now the Hollander here has the enhanced optics, so he's able to see way out here, and maybe, just maybe, barely able to see. This might be pushing it if the two teams can see each other. I don't think the radar packages for either team are really all that impressive tonight. I think that the Hollander has BAP, but he has no stealth to protect the team against seeing him if he turns that on, and Proxima's team has no radar whatsoever, so this is definitely going to be all visual. There's enhanced optics on the Shadowcat and the Warhammer, and then for Pap's team, enhanced optics on all the assets. Well, there you go. So Paps has got a couple more assets with the ability to see far out. You can see Proxima now telling his team to move up a bit. The factions playing tonight are the Tikonov Task Force, Proxima's representing, and I believe the planet is Duchy of Small. No, again, I made the same mistake in the other map. It's late at night. I'm allowed to be a little slow on stuff. No, it is a, and I should know this because it's the SJ faction. It's the Blakist. Blakist forces are being attacked by the Tikonov forces right now. Started at 974, unless we have any holds. Match will end at 944 at the latest. So we're about 9 minutes in. Red providing enhanced optics, while Paps is told... What the heck? Oh, LBX2 cannons. There you go! Got contact! No holds! Yay! So, those LBX2s really don't do much more than tickle all of it. Over time, they certainly will add up. Pings all look pretty good. I think he was trying to identify what was shooting him, and now Proxima's going to say, screw it, let's move in. So he's going to move in with Shooter. Kel's going to try and set up a flank, I suppose. I guess they've split their forces a bit. Proxima moving up and trying to get the Hollander to back off a bit. So far, that was 3 or 4 volleys that hit. Those are LBX2 cannons, which do light damage. But 16 shots of them against a medium mech like a Shadowcat certainly will do damage. And you can see that Pabst telling his forces to split up a bit, and he's got the Black Lantern moving up as Shooter moves up to might have gotten the edge of Rocket's foot, maybe. And Pabst not showing all of his forces, purposely keeping the Mad Cat back for cleanup duty. That they can't decide to move in and focus on the Mad Cat. Pabst sniping a bit with his, I believe, also maybe an LBX cannon and his large laser. He is showing his arm so that if Proxima returns fire, that doesn't go to his critical component of his center torso. So you can see the positioning now a little bit. Let's pull way up and get a view here, though. Blue are Pabst's team, red are Proxima's team. And you can see that they're flanking now a bit, and You can see that Red is moving away, which is going to buy Kel enough time to move in and attack, certainly. Proxima now seeing the Mad Cat, and it becomes all of his focus. Red moves back a little bit, and Kel taking his time to move up. A couple of ATM shots away. Shooter able to dodge those. Rocket Man holding up. Paps continuing to try to set up crossfire. And now Rocket Man is getting pushed on, so he's going to have to move back a bit. And Proxima trying to catch them by surprise by moving Commander Kel's mech off on a very, very wide flank here. I don't know if Proxima, I don't know if Paps is aware of that. Can move up on Red's Mad Cat now, and if Red sees Kel, this could be a very interesting. Yep, Red sees Kel, and so now they're gonna rush Kel, and Proxima and them won't be able to get in time to support him. So Kel is gonna have to get to cover very quickly here, because those Mad Cats, UAC-10s, and ERPBCs will just eat his Warhammer alive, assuming that's the Warhammer. Yep. Kel moving back. UAC-10s, pretty mighty cannons, but against 3 opponents, not so much. The Black Lantern, if Paps tells him to move in, will be able to do significant damage, and Red is closing fast. Kel going to try to get out of there, but it's going to be up to his teammates to come support him, and he is not going to get there. Kel is in a very real position of just being absolutely massively killed here. It was a good flank idea, but unfortunately for Proxima and his team, Red was able to see the flank coming. Kel might be able to get back, but he's going to take a lot of shots to his back here. Proxima now providing support, and the 2 teams are now at full power. So Kel was able to get back, and Proxima did a good job of supporting them as all 4 mechs are set up over here, and now Paps is going to have to decide how he wishes to engage them, as their weapons ranges don't quite match up entirely with the weapons ranges there. The Mad Cat is going to be critical for them to get that thing to bear down. UAX, bam, 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 bam. ERPBC. But both teams have traded enough damage, and especially with Kel's Warhammer probably taking some pretty decent shots. Yeah, you can see he's smoking, so he can't take much damage to his back. Both teams are still very evenly matched right now, and this is just all about positioning and trying to get off shots without taking too much damage. You can see Rocket Man moving in, trying to get a couple of snipes off as Paps gets some snipes, and it's turned into a range fest. Last time we were fighting on this part of the map in the Chaos, there was one of the most extremely contentious things. One of the players ran away and powered down in a part of a map to force a tie, and we had to implement a new tie rule because of that. But yeah, we haven't been up in this part of the map in the Chaos March in a long time, and we've played this a lot. Rocket Man charging, and he is going to either die or get very heavily damaged here while his teammates move up. They're trying to support him. They're deciding to move in. As we see the 2 teams now just trading absolute firepower, and we've got 1 death. Red now moving in 3-on-1 though, even with his Mad Cat. I don't know if he'll be able to do a terrible amount of damage. And Kel gets the kill, but Red's got a present for him. He's going crit, and there goes Kel. Remember, Kel's back was out, so we're down 2v2 here. 3v2, and we've got an excellent fight going on as we have 1 more death here, and
user left your channel.
And we now are down to 2v2. A lot of damage going on. 1v2. An excellent fight here. Just an absolute excellent fight. You never know what's going to happen in the Chaos March, and we definitely have Chaos tonight. Shooter is gonna try to take on Rocket Man and Paps, but Paps just has too much firepower. So let's make sure that's it. Yep, victory for the defenders, and the defenders